With all the chaos going on at DC over the last several months, James Gunn taking over and leading a full reboot of the DC universe, Henry Cavill being fired, flops at the box office from Black Adam and Shazam 2, Blue Beetle already had an uphill battle. This is a movie that already had a long way to go. It had its work cut out for it because not a ton of people are familiar with Blue Beetle. Not a ton of normies know who this is. So when DC dropped this trailer, I imagine they wanted people talking about how cool it looked, what a cool character Blue Beetle looks like. Jaime Reyes, this guy could be really neat. Zola Maridueño, I love him in Cobra Kai. Maybe this could be awesome. But instead what they were talking about was the last line of the trailer. Batman is a fascist. And of course, people were also talking about the director, Angel Manuel Soto, because what people very quickly found out about him, not only does he like to laugh at people who are upset about the trailer, who are upset about what they may have done to some of these characters in the movies they care about, but also he despises America. He despises Americans. He likes to alienate at least half of people and wish death upon the President of the United States. That is instead become what the conversation is all about. And it looks like either by himself or by the direction of someone at DC or Warner Brothers, he's finally decided to shut the fuck up. Angel Manuel Soto has now protected his Twitter account after the past few days of people discovering just who this dude is. A radical leftist who multiple times has talked about how much he despises America, thinks Americans are all racist, and again, advocated the assassination of Donald Trump. Looks like all of that did not go well for him. DC's Blue Beetle director tweets then deletes post wishing for Donald Trump assassination. And of course, this is what we're talking about here. 5 years ago, he tweeted this out. The only thing I hope Trump has similar to Lincoln's presidency is the way it ended. And just hours after being called out for that, he immediately deleted it. Very curious. He was so proud to go out there the day of the Blue Beetle trailer. When people like myself were criticizing the trailer for what they said about Batman, the Batman is a fascist line, I had an issue with that. He decided that that's funny. It's funny and that his work here is done if he's pissed people off, if people are upset at what he's doing in the DC universe. I wasn't the only person he replied to like that. Other people as well. He was very happy, very proud of himself that people are upset about that line. And I don't think continuing to gloat about it did him any favors because all it did was make people go back and try to see who this dude is. Why is he such an asshole? He says that, Puerto Rico, his country, is a slave colony to the United States. And fuck you if you say anything different. This was just a couple days ago, guys. March 29th. It's not like all these things are 5 years old. This is just a few days ago. American dictatorship. He despises Americans. He hates America, and he's doing everything he can to make sure at least half of the audience that's out there has no more interest in seeing this movie. And it's so funny because this is a guy who just a few days ago, was begging America to come see his movie that's, quote, unapologetically Latino. Well, Jaime Reyes is the character. You'd think it would be a Latino story. I don't know why you seemingly need to say it's unapologetically Latino, but it's because, as you can already see from who this dude is, this is all about identity politics. And he's sitting there begging people to watch this movie so you get more representation, while at the same time telling you how much he fucking hates this country. What a piece of shit this dude is. Quote, if you'll help us and this movie becomes a massive fucking hit, we're going to see a lot of those characters. That's what needs to happen. If we want to see more variety, really celebrate differences, celebrate cultures, celebrate other worlds because it's fun. The lores are so spectacular. The only way is by supporting movies, supporting a movie like this. Yeah, celebrating differences, celebrating culture. Like, you clearly despise America. Yeah, it seems like you're very open to different cultures, aren't you? This dude has now gone protected after all the criticism, after all the people calling him out, after all the people finding out exactly the person he is. And I don't know if he did this. I don't know if someone at Warner Brothers told him you need to shut this shit down and shut the fuck up. It would make a lot of sense. Because instead of potentially getting excited about what could have been a cool movie, I am probably the target audience for this thing because I'm actually somebody who knows who Blue Beetle is. I'm someone who has Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle comics in long boxes. That's probably more than the vast majority, I would say 95%, if not more, of the audience can say. And if I thought it looked good, I'd be willing to give this a chance and support it because I think it'd be a cool character. And I really like the actor. But no, Angel Manuel Soto has made it crystal clear to a lot of people. They will not be supporting this film, myself included, after everything we've found out. This dude decided it was time to shut the fuck up and hope no one discovers anything else. Maybe he's going to purge his Twitter account now. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.